old one here, I'm going to use as a pattern. I kind of made it from the wrong kind of woods. Not sounding right, so I had an old block of, I guess, cedar, and I, split it up years ago into a few different staves. I was going to try to make a bow out of something just to practice on, and I ended up, deciding to use it for this. So here I've got the sides I've cut out of it, and I've got about a 1/8 inch thick, a little bit thicker. I'm wanting to sand them down, and then I've got 1/4 inch thick slats I've cut out of it. I'm going to use for the little topper lid piece. I don't know what you call that, paddle maybe. And then I've got this block I'm going to try to cut, the main body out of to put the sides on. So I just finished cutting out the main body part of the thing with a jigsaw. I think it looks pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Check this out. Look at the frame, how good it looks. Edges, pretty smooth edges. It's what you really want to get whenever you're making a good box call. What I'm going to do next is I need to put some angles on there. I didn't really draw anything on it, showing you reference right now, but I'll show you what it looks like here in a little. Bam! There it is. The bevels are on it. I don't really know how they got there. Could be some kind of movie magic, I guess. If you keep watching, I'll show you how to remove a finger from a table saw. Here I have one of the sides I cut out already. I'm going to have to make it a little thinner. I don't know if that's going to work too well, being a little thick as it is, but it's very pretty lumber. I mean, I'm no entomologist, but I think this is some kind of oak or something. I think oak is very dark, and it's sometimes used to make toothpicks and maybe lawn furniture or garden gnomes. I was thinking I should show you some measurements as far as how big this box call is. Whenever I made the other one, I don't know if I really had any plans, but I got the measurements from that. I think it's about 1.5 inches tall. If you go by the National System of Measurement, which is the metric system, I think that's about 3,000 centimeters, and I think this way it would probably be about 85 centimeters. Just got done putting the sides on here with some epoxy. As you can see, I have put about 50 clamps on it just to go in every direction. With the bevel I had on the box, the sides like to slide, and I thought, I could take some time and make a jig for it, so I wouldn't have to do this, but I'm not really Irish. You can also do a gobble with this old call I made. I've seen people do it. You just hold it like that and shake it. Sounds pretty good. Okay, well, I pulled this beast out of the clamps, and I'm getting ready to do some sanding and stuff. A little rough around the edges, and hopefully I won't destroy this beast. Alright, so I got the box all pretty well sanded smooth. Got a little bit of epoxy inside there, but overall it's pretty finished. I've got the paddle also. Decided to cut it out like this, and you can see the kind of rounded edge I've got on there. Like that. I wanted to show you something real quick. It's probably not going to focus good, but whenever I'm drilling, I'll be sure I center that up. And then the screw I'm using, you need to pre-drill your holes. And just be sure your threads stick out further than the drill bit. On each side, hold it up over it. Be sure you can see the threads, and that'll give it something to bite onto and not split your wood. Just finished putting the lid on. I had to make actually a different paddle. The other one split, so I had to, whenever I drilled this hole up here for this, I had to go ahead and make a whole new one. Okay, so I've got the lid on there, and I had to put there's a little spring you put on the end there. I get these from, I do maintenance, so you have leftover wore out springs from old faucets, Delta faucets, and that's what I stuck in there. You can probably find any kind of spring at a hardware store or whatever, but that works pretty good. You want to have something that'll give it a little wobble, so whenever you want to get different sounds or find that sweet spot on your box, that's what you want to have. Put this camera down here and see what it sounds like. I did chalk it up. I did put some chalk on there. Just roughed it a little bit. I think that that green 3M scrubby pad stuff, you can use that to rough it up out in the field and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it works pretty good. And I think that I don't really know how to do that. I see them do that, they like hit it, something like that, and then they do the gobble thing again. I'm like, I don't really know how that works. I'm working on it. So I don't know. If this helped at all, I'm glad. Good luck. I want to give you another note. Whenever you're building, be sure to, when you have each side made, go ahead and get a piece of paper or cardboard and go ahead and draw around it. Like, here's the end of the caul of this piece here. This is the body where I have the chamber cut out. Here's the side. I accidentally split this lid, so I'm just going to save it and keep it together with these other things.